Hello there. Guess what we're going to be doing? Obviously, we're going to be doing stickers and Harry Potter stickers. So I'm going to pick one. Hope I've got the right ones. Oh no, I need the orange. These are for... they're for Disney. Oh God. Ah, there they are. Oh dear, I need to get a sticker, shouldn't I, put on the outside? Or just alternatively do this. Harry Potter and oh God, can't write, can I? And Disney. That'd be the one to do, wouldn't it? Right. I wonder if I'm going to be as lucky as what I did last time. Did 7, 8 and 9, I think it was, wasn't it? Or something like that. Right. Oh, that's that. Don't want those in there. Right. Let's go 1. 42. Oh, is that Angelina Jolie? Not Jolie. I didn't mean Angelina Jolie. Oh my God. What am I on? Angelina. Sorry, love. You're not Angelina Jolie, are you? You are... $42. Lee Jordan even. Oh God. Of course it's Lee Jordan. Oh, for goodness sakes. Right, 42. That one. Right, so there we go. These checklists are up on my eBay shop. So yeah. Now I know in the picture on my eBay shop it's got a picture of the book, card, tray and whatever, but you know, read the description, because the description says it's just the checklist, nothing else. Right, so we need these. I need A, B, C, D and E. A, B, C, E. Where's D? D is the one which hasn't got marking on. I'll make that into a D. I did a one, but I know it was starting to rub off, and it's somewhere on this table. Somewhere. I mean, that side of the table is tidy-ish. That side of the table behind my iPad is there, and that side is relatively tidy. But of course, everything is over there. Right, so let us see. Where have we got to? Don't need those. Right. Is that the one I need? Yeah. E. That's in there. Raining today. Oh God, went out to do my food shopping yesterday in on the old scooter. Bumped into one of my carers, the carer that I'd seen that day, in Morrison's. And then, as I'm going home, and I'm going home via Tesco's to get the few bits that I couldn't get in Morrison's, I notice my scooter's down to it's down to the red one little light. So basically that means we were running on fumes if it had been petrol, but it wasn't, it was electric. And so, oh shoot, why have I done that? I could have left it in there really. And oh God, what a nightmare it was. What a nightmare, because as I was coming out of Tesco's, I realised I'm not going to make it home. I know I'm not going to make it home, because by that point it had gone very, very slow, and I was having to use my foot to help it go along a bit better. And I thought, oh God, I've got several roads to cross, and it's not reliable on those 7 roads. 7 on those roads that I had to cross. So I was in the end, I kept it going as I sort of pushed it with my feet, and then I had to get off of it and try and walk it home. And oh my God, that did me right in. Did my hip in, did my other hip in, oh, my back. Every part of me was screaming. But well, we made it home. Well, I took the scooter to the shed, straight to the shed, and I got out my trolley and I put the battery onto the trolley and my shopping bags, and I trolleyed back to my house, which is up the garden. And yeah, so I did that and then got it in, and I've had the battery sat on my little mat charging overnight, because it hasn't been getting a full proper night charge. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. Mind you, I've got to phone them up on Monday, because I am thinking of getting a different scooter. I'm thinking I might go for a Kymco. But first I've got to find out whether it's off-board charging. You know, that I don't have to have the battery on the machine to charge it. I mean, that's usually what off-board means. But well, we shall see. Oh dear, I had earache yesterday, last night. I've still got a bit of it today. It's going down into my throat. And that would probably account for that funny turn I took yesterday. I took a little bit of a funny turn. And that was my body saying, nope. But it's about right. So, in one way, I hope my grandkids don't turn up today. But in another, I do. I want to see them. So So that means I'd better go upstairs after I've done this and shut the loo door. Oh, that reminds me, I was going to do it, but I didn't do it. I'll do it now. Oh, no, that's why I didn't do it. I've got the trolley up against it and hoping that will be enough deterrent, because I don't want the little one throwing the loo roll down the flipping loo again. I think I've got it up on the top of the little shelf bit of the electric cupboard box. But we shall see. Oh dear. I've got to answer that reply back to the person asking about the butler card, playing cards I have. Oh, for goodness sakes. So annoying me, this. Get it on. I think I've got it all. Oh, well, I was doing a bit more of my, there it is, and I've sealed it, but I think that one is a bit in the wrong place, and that one, but you know, they were what they were, so you can but see. I know, more of a wall, but I managed to sort out the bit that I'd gone wrong on. Whoop whoop. I have to decide which painting, oh God, which painting I'm going to go for next out of my stash, and I am half tempted for God's sakes. Sorry, Lee Jordan, but you're going to have a bit of putty around your schnoz. Call it a zit that's gone wild. That's gone feral. Yeah, I think I will do my maybe Modal Zushi, the reflection one, or do I want to do Yibo? I will alternate between you know, premium painting and one of my budget ones. Now basically my budget ones are all of the Untamed, either Wang Yibo, Shaozan, or Modal Zushi, or the Untamed sort of to do with. They're basically what my budget ones are. You would have thought his hands, there would have been one on his hands. And I think he must be wearing gloves or something, because pink hands and a brown face. Oh, this is so frustrating. Right, let's get that off. We're going to tweezer it, even if it is rounds. No, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to haven't used it for a while, but it works very well with rounds. And no blimmin' putty, which is really good. Yeah. Get on there. Yeah, I've certainly got to go through and list a load of stuff up on eBay, and I just want to get shot of all the stuff that I've got in my little office, and then maybe I can not have the office. So this year will be a year of getting shot of everything, I think. Because then in turn it'll, you know, save me some pennies. I'll get my debts down. Yeah. Come on, show me some. Oh, show me some whatnots with which aren't upside down. Right. I think I've done him. So let's do his hair. I do, if you noticed, I tend to do the ones sort of got the more. And that one looks a little bit naff. I haven't used this Picmondo for ages. I really ought to. Because it is far less infuriating than leaving putty across every drill that I have. Let's get a slurp of tea. My throat's starting to feel a bit lumpy. Wow. Have a shower tomorrow. I'm probably going to try and get a bath tonight, just for my aches and pains after going out yesterday and having to walk the scooter back and stuff. Let the steam do its magic on my sinuses. feels like sinusitis is starting again. Yeah, nice hot soak in the tub, which really soothes my back and my joints. Really is the thing to do. Yeah. Getting out isn't so fun. I was getting in, to be honest. Getting in, it's like, how can we put it? It's like a mammoth diving into the sea, into a bathtub. Water displacement. And it's not because I'm throwing myself in. I lower myself as far as I can, and then of course gravity takes over and I can't controlledly lower myself anymore because my muscles are weakened. They don't work, so it's just all or nothing. Yeah. Well, I booked my optician's appointment. Finally did it. I think I'm going to use my frames that I had previously. My sort of square frames, but they do mean that I have to have thin and crispy, thin lenses. Of course, my eyesight is varifocals. I think they come as standard. The standard varifocal, the standard bifocals, or the standard normal ones, they come with the glasses. But because I'm not getting any glasses, I bet they'll turn around and say, well, you can't have that option. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pay for the reactor light. So, you know. And thin and crispy. So that's an extra £100. They really are trying to get me to do one of those £10 extra eye tests. They're trying to get everybody to do one of those. It's like, nah. Diabetic screening. Oh, I think that gives me a little bit extra off on my voucher. They'll probably try and get me to have laser treatment on my cataract eye. And it's like, no thanks. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. There's no point because it will grow back because it's a congenital cataract. I've had it since birth. Oh dear. Well, Lee Jordan's coming along. I think at this rate I probably only have room for one more. Oh, I want to have a nap before the terrors come. Well, I got some McCain, you know, those nuke boxes of chips. Problem is, they all come, when you nuke them, they don't go nice and, you know, crispy on the outside. They just all soggified. But well, I didn't get a pizza for them this time. I just got them those. Because by that point, I'd run out of money. I was running out of money. And I was fully aware of my charger and the amount of time going in there again. I'd have probably right. Let me see. Oh, they're all on their backs, upside down. Come on, I want you. No, they were all on their fronts, weren't they? They were rocking. I need them on their backs flat. Oh, we're getting there. I have to say that eye mask that I wear over night time really is working. It's certainly helping me stay asleep, which is really good. Right, so we've done A, we've done B, let's do E because that's the most, and then it's just the scarf. Yes. So what things have I got in my unit? I've got all that fabric, and I've got I have all those binders, all those coasters, diamond painting bits, all my Untamed Attack on Titan and all those anime bits. Enamel pins, etc. Yeah. Oh, come on. What else have I got in there? I've got all my diamond paintings done, completed diamond paintings. Do something with those. Right, now we're on to, what was this one? D. I mean, look how many they've given me. I know, you needed what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. It's such a shame they aren't squares. And they aren't acrylic. They aren't resin. I mean, okay, that's another one done. And now we're C's. 11 of these as well. Oh, come on, Lee Jordan. Why's your scarf playing up? Sometimes you have to, yeah, there's a bit of crack in there. You heard it change, didn't you? Bit of yellow. That's better. There we go. Lee Jordan is done. So we can put all these in here. Right. There we go. Right, now before we put them away, we're going to put them there and we're going to choose another one. I want that big one. That one. Oh, 75. The higher up it goes. Oh no, that's all right. It's Disney that you have to worry about. Oh, we've got Peter Pettigrew. Scabbers. Right. Right, so only 4 colours. 4 candles. Right, so we need A, B, C and D. A, B, C and D. B. And there's a lot of flipping B. A. C. I spent half the time trying to get that out. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little, and from one angle, you've got it, and you've got some. It looks like a drill that's stuck at the bottom. And I spent ages trying to squeeze it out, and then realise, oh God, it's just the flipping copyright thing. Trademark even. Right. onwards. I'm going to start with his face again, because there's a lot. Oh. Half of me just wants to throw them all on and then just straighten them up. Sometimes when it doesn't feel like it's picking up or suctioning well, it could be the nib. And so then you just want to swap it over for another. I had a load of these nibs. I bought in a pack from Temu for something like £1 for 50 or so. Might have only been 50p actually. Wasn't much. I go off into a trance sort of when I'm doing this. Hence I go quiet all of a sudden. Wish I hadn't started this one now. Because there's just a lot of him. And I'm starting to feel tired. How many there are. I haven't even started on his hair. Oh, pick up. I think it's nib replacement time, but oh god, yeah. All right, okay. I don't know what I've done with all my spares. Oh shit, probably shag that. Yep. Just shag that nib up. Right, I'm just going to have to put him back in for now. I don't know where the others are. He's not as bad as that other one though, that I've really trashed. Oh well, just have to do it a little bit more carefully. Yeah, it's... I've noticed I've been saying a lot of so. I hate that. I remember going through a phase where I just would say sort of like this and sort of like that, but it just became everything. And it's like, oh God. Language is a funny old thing, isn't it? Some of our little sort of sayings chip off the old block. What do they call them? Is it something like homophone? Oh, completely show my... Let's have a look. Oh, wrong one. I know. No, that's completely different. Yeah. But, you know, now we're cooking on gas. What other ones are there? I do think the Chinese have better ones, though. I mean, my favourite is only because Yibo said it to Xiaozan. Old cow eating young grass. After they were outed by an interviewer who knew that they were together. He said, "You've been together for a year now." And Xiaozan looked behind him and then turned around and said, "Just over a year." And this was an old interview type thing. You didn't realise, you know, it wasn't a proper interview. It was one of these casuals. They're walking down the corridor, and that's when Yibo said, "There's cameras there," and Xiaozan goes, "Oh," and then Yibo says, "Yeah, old cow eating young grass." I think that's what I think that's when he said it. He might have said that another time, actually, thinking about it. He might have said something like breaking all the cracked pots or whatever it is. But I do like the old cow eating young grass, because that's exactly what it is, because Xiaozan's older than him. They tease each other. But they certainly did look a lot more happier back then. And then Chinese censorship said, "No, you can't. We don't want you showing you together," especially after the 227 incident, which wasn't even their blooming fault. It was some fan writing a, fan fiction about them being gay, and then caused some of Xiaozan's fans to go all a bit uproar about it, blame Yibo's fans, and before you knew it, it was fans attacking fans, and Xiaozan got the brunt of it. And it wasn't him per se that did it, it was the fans creating the stink. You know, these are the solo fans, we call them. They weren't, these are the ones that don't even want to think that Xiaozan could be with a man in a relationship. Here it comes. So yeah, I mean, they had chemistry on screen and off screen, and they'd known each other for a while beforehand, and Yibo had always liked him at that point. He was and Xiaozan was always being invited onto Yibo's Day Up program. and all the other hosts on Day Day Up knew. We tease him, and even on his street dance of China, I mean, his dancers all knew what was going on, because they even one day when Xiao Zhan turned up on the set, which wasn't meant to be known about, but it was. Apparently a dancer or a couple of dancers went past this dressing room and didn't realise and caught them kissing. And then they incorporated that kiss scene in their dance. And Yibo's face was a picture as he realised he'd been caught. You know, love is, you should accept it. A lot of little itsy bitsies on this, which isn't very good, because they keep getting stuck in my pen. See, there's one there, but I don't use my pen to sort of scrape it off, because it'll just suck it up and block. Yeah, I think I'm still in shot. Oh, blimey, and I've got all those bees to do yet. Let's try. Oh, shit! I didn't say it. Nearly did, but didn't. Well, the good thing about this, at least I can pick it up, drills up from anywhere. Shows it's very sticky. If my grandkids come early and I have to stop filming, I will then just continue later and splice them together. Now I know roughly how to. Well, it's only in CapCut. I know how to. Very basic. I'll just click plus for a new project, and then I click my photos that I've chosen. My, films in the order that I want them to be. C. And this is just for 6. How weird. Yeah, that's that. Oh, this is also for his hair. Why's he got a striped outfit? I don't recall him wearing a striped suit. Oops, no, that's A. Don't want A. Right, that's his clothes. God, now we're onto his hair. Oh dear, yes, silence is golden, as they say. More hoo-ha about the BBC joining YouTube. Trying to force us to paying for a TV licence. If they do that, I mean, there are some BBC things online anyway, so I can't find the thing to actually block them, but I can find the thing to say I'm not interested and do not show me any of their chat, you know, on their channels. Because yes, I'm supposed to have one of these ARC licenses, but I mean, there's hardly anything I watch anyway. I used to only ever watch it occasionally, very occasionally. But it was good to know that if I did want to watch something, I was covered. You know, I think the only thing I did was listen to the news quiz on Sounds. But I haven't listened to that in, oh God, over a year, I think now it must be. Or coming up for a year. I have to say, I did prefer it with Andy Jupp. Was it Andy Jupp? Jupp? Andrew Jupp? I don't know. What's his name? Jupp. Character. It's Andy Saltzman. Mike? No, I don't know. I don't like, you know, there's sort of hardly any comedian ones on it now. There used to be one news sort of thing and one sort of comedy person, and I suppose they still try to stick to that, but it's like not as funny as it used to be. Which is a shame. Because there's that woman on it that was really good. She's since died, I think, so that's why she's not on it, but you can definitely tell. Yeah. And who were the other two? There was a you know, a standard lot that would be on, and they were blooming brilliant. Yeah, and now it's just got a little bit. Mind you, I haven't seen it for a while, so maybe it's changed back again. I can't see it. Well, Scabbers, Peter Pettigrew. Well, I got that wrong because he should have been missing a finger on his hand. Oh, we are nearly there, she says. Didn't I say that 10 minutes ago? Probably. Oh, just scratched his hair. He's now got a hair slide in his hair. Oh, my eyes. Keep thinking I can hear them. Terrible. Right, that's the hair, and now we're on to the last bit, which is the suit. And then we will be sticking them in their book. Oh my god, do you know what? The last bit always seems to take forever, and that is where all the things are going to go wrong. Like you won't be able to pick up, or there'll be... But I'm picking up okay. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Oops, round the right way. Where's he gone? One, two, three, and four. There we go. He is done. So now we can bin these. Oh, turn that off. Oh, noisy, isn't it? Didn't realise. Right, there we go. Right, so let's put that out of the way. Oh, I need that. All right, we can go back over there. Right, so now we need the book. The book. Right, so we need 42. There we go. Oh, bingo. Look at that. Bang on. And then we need 75. Hopefully it'll be on this side again. Yes. Next to Dolores Umbridge. Tom Riddle. Oh, it's not too bad either. There we go. Coming along. And then these, because I just have to. Oh, right, here we go. Oh, there we go. And you could use these for cover papers if you so want. All right. So there we have it. So if you've got this far, please stick a, I don't know, if they've got a dragon emoji, stick a dragon emoji in the comments, okay? Or just write the word dragon. And on that note, I'm not going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you in the next one. Tatty bye all.